Okay, now I was going to do something over in Corsica, wasn't I? Yes, here we are, Corsica. Now, I'm going to pick these troops up. And the main reason why I want to do that is because, let's get them on board first. Because, okay, they're replenishing there, but they're not on a brilliant replenishment rate, and I really need those troops to be in Europe because, the British are bound to be a threat at some stage, and I don't want all these armies to be tied up here. I'd rather have them, say, somewhere perhaps around here, near a road. Doesn't seem to be any advantage to landing in a port, by the way, not from what I can see anyway. So I'll move them to I'm just thinking somewhere where, perhaps here. I'm thinking about a road that will take them all the way up to, say, the English Channel sort of area. Now there's a road around there, isn't there? Maybe this is the best place. If I drop down here, I think that road leads another way, or does it? I think it's sort of coming a bit further round, isn't it? I think I'm probably best around about here, really. Not far away actually, are we? Come to think of it, I might have been best landing in that port, wouldn't I? Then next turn I could have perhaps moved them. Whereas this way, I'll tell you what, I'm going to end that turn on there, on those, and then let's have the other boats actually land. That might be a good idea. In fact, let's take those troops out of there. There's usually an army in, isn't there, just to protect the port. Just pop those out of there for a minute, out of the way. And then my next army... Remember, I don't really need to leave troops behind anymore because I'm not taxing anybody, so everywhere seems fairly settled. So move those to there. They're not the right kind of... where are we? Not really the right kind of ships to move troops around, really, because they're not particularly quick, but they're what I've got, so it's quicker to use those than to get other ships into position, I think. So let's get these then over to the port itself. You see what? So I'm not too sure if I'm best dropping them here and then having them move on next turn, or drop them by ship there. I think I'm probably better off taking them straight in, to be quite honest. Ah, they won't reach. Darn it, but the others would have done. What a shame. Just stop that. Oops, where are we? That's it. Okay. I just wanted to make sure that they didn't carry on, that's all. I wonder if they will actually disembark now. Might be better off disembarking those. Their movement's obviously been reduced a little because they've had to... because they've had to come over. I wonder... I was going to use the sloop, which is here, to take my spies over to there, but I'm thinking I might be best taking that one now instead. I didn't want big fleets over here, you see. I wanted them to be more over the other side. No, blow it, I'll take this because I don't really want to... Yeah, let's take them around here. Yeah, I want my big fleets to be, or my big ships to be in the right position as well. So I don't want to sloop over towards Gibraltar, do I? Want these over here, so let's get these in there. Okay, and again, same drill. So there, onto there. And then that ship there. See how far it can get. No, it can't get anywhere near now, can it? Okay, let's just sort of pull it over to here for now then. Okay, I'll just get rid of that and that. So that's just telling me my spies were successful. Yes, thank you very much. Nice to hear. I'll put the sloop in here. And I'll just pick up those couple of spies as well, I think. Don't need them there, do I, of course? Embark that one. And embark that one. And take my navy over to... where can we put them? I think I've got quite a few spies around here and they've already been successful, haven't they? I might just put them on Naples, actually. Around here somewhere. Oh, they'll reach as well. That's pretty good reach, isn't it? Pretty good. Well, that's of course why we wanted the sloop in the first place. Excellent. See if we can get them off though. Oh yes. And this one. Oh, well, let me drop him now, will it? Oh. I hate it when it does sort of silly sort of gamesmanship things like that. Why on earth, if I can drop one spy off, why can't I drop two? Anyway, I've groaned enough about the little anomalies in this game, but it's basically because he can't go in the same space as that spy. That's what that's all about. But anyhow, let's change the naval movement. I don't want those moving again. It just means that only he'll be able to operate next turn and not him, which is a bit of a nuisance. Okay. Now, I'm going to boot out the Brits. The Brits are in Denmark, so they're on the mainland and they're near to some big places, and I don't want them there, so I'm going to kick them out. I think somebody said that I got Arthur Wellesley up here, you know, the Duke of Wellington. Is this him? No, that's William Beresford. And this one here, there's the Duke of Wellington, isn't it? Yeah, Arthur Wellesley. So I need to kick those out, really. So let's see if the British go. Oh gosh, there's another one there as well. I hadn't noticed. I don't even know who that one is. But anyway, 3 armies, all on the continent of Europe. I don't want them on the continent of Europe, so let's get rid of them. They're probably not going to be very happy with this, but just say, I think they were just calling me vermin and scum or something then, but at least they're out of my country. They go to the nearest place, so they'll be in here somewhere now, probably in the grey areas that I can't really see, but see, that's a small army, and that's a small army. I don't know what this one is, but I suspect that they'll be behind the scenes here somewhere. I really do. Look at these, you know, armies on fleets. That's a fairly small one, but look at these here, all on the way around. Only one ship there, it looks like. There are probably more around the place as well, you know. So this is what I'm going to have to contend with. So, okay, and then finally, I'm going to boot the minister out. See if I can get rid of this one. Well, I know I can get rid of him, it's just whether I can replace him with anything better. Nothing at all, and he hasn't even got any traits that I can use anywhere else either, so total waste of time, I'm afraid, that bit. So, okay, let's end the turn and see what the enemy think about that one then. Only 98 left in the pot, and next turn we should get 14,000, and I think that's plenty when you think we're not taxing anybody anything at all, really. We're just trying to promote growth in all our areas, aren't we? So, okay, here we go. Now these are the gentlemen moving again. There'll be quite a few of these, so I'll just skip this, I think. Okay, that's the end of the gentleman and spy movements. There was one army that moved. I'm not going to show it, but one army. I don't know if you remember. It's one that was up in Denmark, and it went all the long way round because there was some bridge blockage or something. I can't remember now. That's heading towards probably Calais or something like that. So other than that, you didn't miss anything. It's just spies moving around and gentlemen moving around. But doesn't seem worth showing it really, because you know, I think I've got about 12 gentlemen, and to watch every one of those move across the map, and then all the spies as well, there are about 6 or 7 as well, all those that are gradually coming over from Russia. Yeah, it's I mean, it's interesting to see the map, but it's a lot of footage really for what you're actually seeing, and you see the map here anyway now. So okay, these are Belgians, they're protectorates of course. Going to have to go a long way to get to a university of mine, I'm afraid. I'm hoping my only university is the one in Moscow in Russia. I've done that on purpose. I've got rid of my universities as soon as I can, because gentlemen from other nations can go in there and steal research. And whilst you might not think that's a bad thing with protectorates, you can get protectorates to do things for you if you can give them technology. So it's good to have the edge on them with regard to technology. I've lost an agent, it seems. Which one was that? Oh, down here. Oh, crikey, it's the one I landed. Oof, he didn't last very long, did he? Well, while I'm here, I've got him in front of me, I'll just get the other one out, shall I? What's that all about? Come on. Ah, right, okay. He obviously can't move, but at least he's in the right place. That's the main thing. I don't think... I'm going to leave that sloop there, to be honest with you, actually. I think I will, because he'll be able to take troops off Italy when I've finished with Italy, I would expect. Just thinking maybe putting him somewhere safer, just in case Sicily or whatever gets silly. But he's a sloop, he can move, and he can move quickly. He's moved hardly any movement. I think he can race away from anything, really.